I'm JD TheMediajack, and this is Leveling Up, a video series that just details video games that are currently available to you. Now imagine a world where technology just stopped working. That is the premise behind The Long Dark. The Long Dark is a great video game that's available on PC, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4. It's rated T for teen. This game has a few special badges to it. It was made in Canada, based in Canada, and was crowdfunded by Kickstarter. It's a survival game where you're against not zombies or monsters, but the weather and wildlife, basically Mother Nature. You must scavenge and craft tools, clothing, and sometimes shelter to survive. Hunger, thirst, body temperature, and fatigue are all factors that, if left alone, could mean game over. Plus, you have to deal with the wildlife as you're in their backyard.
That's a bad puppy!
The main story, Wintermute, has you playing as Mackenzie, a pilot lost in the Canadian wilderness during winter after his plane went down during a geomagnetic event. Mackenzie is trying to find his passenger, Astrid, who survived the crash but is somewhere out there. You search for clues, meet the locals, and try not to freeze to death. The game is visually unique. It looks like a moving painting, though some of the cutscenes aren't exactly pieces of art. This is a methodical game. You have to be sure about your plan. Do you have enough food? Water? Are you dressed warm enough? Are you carrying too much? Do you know where you are? There are specific challenges like having to make it to a hunting cabin while trying to escape a bear and then turn around and hunt that same bear.
Yeah, I think I'll just stay inside and do a crossword.
Or gather as much supplies before a big storm hits. There's also survival mode where you just try to stay alive as long as possible. You know what I'm gonna name you? Lunch. I do have some issues with the controls. Spamming buttons to get out of trouble, for example, is a little frustrating and not always responsive. Depending on your skill, there are different difficulty levels. The game also remembers your overall process and awards perks. A game with memory is a game that begs to be played repeatedly. I'm giving The Long Dark 4 out of 5. An original game with a lot of heart that just needs a little bit of polish.
Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like what you see here. And of course, if you like what I do, then by all means, subscribe to my channel. I'm JD TheMediajack. This has been Leveling Up, and I'll see you next time.